folks, how's it going? Gabriel here. I'm just walking through the little town of Chetumal, Mexico on the Yucatan Peninsula and the Caribbean Sea, which is straight up ahead. I've just spent a month on the Yucatan Peninsula exploring Mexico, had an amazing time, saw Mayan ruins, swam in the Caribbean, went to Caribbean islands, ate amazing Mexican food, etc. So it's been a really awesome month in Mexico. I'm now walking to hop on a boat that will take me straight to a island of Belize. Ambergris Island, Ambergris Caye. Caye means island in, I'm not sure, I guess Spanish. Anyways, in Belize. Here in Mexico, isla means island, so I need to learn a little bit more about the language of Belize exactly. But I know that they speak English. So it's going to be a boat ride of, I think, a couple hours or something. And so I just thought that I would document the journey, get some views of the Caribbean and the island once I get there. So here we go. Here is the ferry terminal, the boat terminal. People lined up there, probably getting ready to go on the same boat as myself, or else maybe coming into Mexico, not sure. And I think that this is the place to get my ticket for the boat. Alright, so that ticket for the boat ride was $60 US, and that gets me to the town of San Pedro on Ambergris Caye. And it turns out that Caye is English, like the same as the Florida Keys, they just spell it differently, C-A-Y-E. So, alright, looking forward to the boat ride. Alright, here we go. A little tip back of the boat is less bumpy. Alright, so here I am on Ambergris Island, Ambergris Caye, in Belize. This is my first time to Belize. So this makes 26 countries that I've been to so far. Looking forward to exploring these islands. San Pedro is the largest town on all of the Belize islands, to the best of my knowledge. It is about 15,000 people or so. This is the most popular island, and a fairly large one. It is very skinny and long. So it's like 1 kilometer or mile or so wide on the narrow part, and then it is something like 15-20 miles long or something like that. So pretty groovy little town here, lots of golf carts. And I now have to find my hostel that I have reserved for tonight. It is on the other side of the island, I guess. So I'm just going to walk that way, check things out along the way. Pretty groovy. It's definitely feeling a bit more Caribbean. So while I'm walking here, then I will mention a practical travel tip that I'm going to make another video about more in depth. But there are oftentimes fees that you don't hear about when you're leaving and entering countries that are completely different from one country to the next. I've looked into Belize beforehand as far as entering the country and have been told no fees. And then when it came time to enter Belize, there was a $1.25 US fee to enter. Also, when I left Mexico, I got hit with a $30 US exit fee that I'd known nothing about. And it just lucked out that I have had the right amount of money. I now have like 10 bucks US to my name at this moment, but fortunately I had something on me to cover those fees. So the lesson is always have some sort of a cash on you for those unexpected circumstances. All right. So I can already see the other side of the island here. So it's obviously not even a mile wide here. It was like 2 blocks. So my hostel should be pretty close, I think. Barrier Reef Drive, that's the street that my hostel. There it is. Hasta la vista. Hi there. I have a reservation at this hostel here, yep. Yep.
Come over here when you need your tours made.
Okay, cool.
Golf cart rental.
Alrighty, excellent. How much is a golf cart for the day?
Per day is 70 US for a 24-hour day.
Okay.
And then we have shorter time frames too if you
Okay.
want, because then you can have a spot they can drop off the keys, so you don't have to have them the whole time.
Gotcha.
All right.
Good to know. All right, thanks. San Pedro town welcomes the Prime Minister of Belize and UDP party leader. Little politics going on. All right, here we go. Hasta la vista. Looks pretty chill. I recognize this guy in the white t-shirt. He was on the boat. Fancy meeting you here.
I just walked here. I walked down the back. I knew I was.
I just got here. I got stuck in the line. He didn't have change, so I had to wait for like change from people to come in. So.
Hi, I'm Maria.
Okay, I'm Gabriel. I made a reservation on Hostel World.
Okay, cool.
Just this morning. So.
Okay. Well, Tomas can get you checked in with that.
Okay.
Okay, all right, man. How's it going, Gabriel?
Great, great.
Today.
Chetumal. I stayed there for 5 days. I'm probably one of the few backpackers to actually do that, but
You really are.
yeah. I liked my room and I had free wireless and it was 20 bucks a night and I was just like, well, just gonna chill here for a bit. And
Yeah, the people are very friendly there as well.
yeah, it was a nice little, it was more authentic experience than Cancun and Playa and everything, and so I was kind of digging it.
Yeah.
Just gonna set my pack down here. So I'm all booked in here at La Vista Hostel, or Hostel La Vista. The cool thing is, check it out, I have the dorm room to myself for the time being. There are 8 bunk beds here, but he said nobody else is booked into this one. They have a couple of other dorm rooms, so that was definitely a sweet deal. 16 bucks for a nice big room to myself. See how long that lasts, but anyways, I just thought that I would share a little bit that I've learned about Belize just in the past, hour or whatever, which isn't a whole lot. So this island of Ambergris Caye is 26 miles long. San Pedro is the only town on the island. The roads don't extend the full length of the island, so it only goes about like 5 or 6 or something miles north from town and then south a couple miles as well. So much of the island is unexplored territory, or you can't access by car anyways. English is the official first language of Belize. However, other languages are spoken. Creole, which is a dialect of English and is very hard to understand, I guess. I'll get the chance to hear some of it soon, I'm sure, so that should be interesting. There's also Spanish spoken. So Belize is definitely a bit of an odd mix, quite different from Mexico, more of a Caribbean flavor. So this island of Ambergris Caye is off of the mainland, obviously, of Belize. The way that I came on that boat ride was from Mexico, skirting around the coast of Belize and then coming straight to this island. But then you can also go straight from this island by boat to Belize City on the Belize coast, and so that's the way that I will go back, because I will be going from here south to Guatemala. So I'll head back to the mainland and then catch a bus from Belize City to Guatemala. And I've heard Belize City is kind of, questionable, typical, Latin American big city. Not a great place and not a whole lot to see, but I'll, be curious just to check it out anyways. I'll probably end up just passing through there. So that's as much as I know about Belize for the time being, but I'm certainly going to learn a lot more, so stay tuned for lots more Belize videos. Now it's time for me to go find some dinner. All right, see ya.
Que te pregunto que cuándo, cómo y dónde, tú siempre me respondes quizás, quizás, quizás. Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando quizás, quizás, quizás.
Power outage, folks. I realize you can't see too much, but apparently this isn't a normal thing, but who knows why. Lost of power, but we sort of have partial power, I guess. Anyway, this meal is just amazing. Rice and beans, potato salad, chicken, bread and butter. Really, really tasty. I really needed this, so what a lovely restaurant here. The sand floor you can see there. Definitely getting the Caribbean feel. Thank you, Alberta. Alberto, my waiter there. So English is definitely the major language of Belize. Everyone here is speaking English. It's quite a trip. It's quite nice, convenient for sure. But with a little bit of an accent, certainly you can get the sense that they probably speak some other languages. So far, Belize is definitely looking like it's going to be a really fun time. So thanks for watching. Take care. Happy trails.